like any of this. I like none of this. I like absolutely none of this. So delete. No, that's a queue path I've just built. I like none of you. Naff off. I like absolutely none of this. None of it stays. It all goes. Every bit of it goes. Bugger off. I like none of you. I still want a castle, but I don't want it to be as close. I kind of want it further back, so it's in the distance. I want it in the distance, I reckon. In the distance, I reckon. Why am I filtered by World's Fair? No idea. I just search for... We'll get a temporary castle in. It reminds me, hey, I need to build a castle. If a temporary castle reminds me, hey, you're building up. Fuck me. Fuck me, that castle's pretty, but also it would get on my nerves very quickly with the fireworks. So no, naff off. As pretty as you are, you would get on my nerves with your endless Harry Potter castle. No. Magic castle. See, the thing is, I really like this castle and I think this castle is great. But the fireworks can get my tits. Actually, where are the fireworks coming from? Can I work it out? Okay, so there's one there. And there. I might be able to work out where the fireworks are coming from and delete them. I might be able to work out where the fireworks are coming from and delete them. So let's just put the castle down over vaguely sort of here, I reckon. Here, I reckon. Are you floating? Yes, you are floating. Don't float. Okay, so it's that. Centered now, so it's not quite as far back as I want it. I want it a little bit further back. Okay, so I see the problem is that bit won't be shown because the castle floats. Eek. Okay. Bring it down, bring it down. So that it's touching the ground, which it... Oh, it's not. That bit's lower. Oh, the castle's built up on a bit in it. Yep. This castle keeps getting more and more annoying. Yeah, that's on the ground. Okay. Stop. Just pause. Thank you. So those fireworks can stop going off and don't get on my fucking tits. You. I want you to be deleted. You to be deleted. Let's find all the fireworks in this building and I'm going to delete them. Because I don't want them. Because I do not want any of you. Because you're going to get on my tits going off every 4.2 femtoseconds. Because you gone off every 4.2 femtoseconds is going to get on my fucking tits. Four-way large firework. No. Are there any more fireworks? Any more fireworks? Yes, there is. Now, I'm going to unpause the game. No, I'm not. I was going to say I'm going to unpause the game and see if I can find more. I've just found 2 more. Go away. Go away. You may come back later and I may add in a firework thing when the park is done. But right now, you going off every 4.2 femtoseconds. When the park is not finished, it's going to get on my tits and I'm not interested. Aha! There's 2 down here. Hidden inside the castle. Now what I'm going to do is I don't see any fireworks just hanging around the outside. So I'm going to unpause the game. And I'm going to see if we get the explosions of fireworks. I mean, those ones are going to explode, obviously. Because they were still in the air. Any new fireworks going off? It doesn't look like it. I will push it back in a second, but I think we got rid of all the fireworks, which is good. So now we can just push it back a little, because I think you're a bit too... What the... What is that? Oh, is that not one build? Oh, that's not... That's not one building! Okay, that is not one building, apparently. That is apparently not one building. Good to know. Also, what's also good to know is that's not straight. Okay. Okay, so if I was to just put that there, and then what would it be like if I straightened that off? And no. Okay, I don't like that being straightened off isn't good. Advanced move you. Oh, for fuck's sake. When I Control Z'd the movement on it, also Control Z'd the fireworks being back in. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want fireworks again. Not right now, anyway. So if I was to just kind of go like that, and then go like that, and then go like that. So just kind of push it back to about there, I reckon. That seems like a good spot. Does that seem like a good enough spot? Yeah, that seems like a good enough spot. We can move it maybe if we need to, but that seems like an okay spot. Now, what I want to do is just get some fairy tale shop shells. No, just some kind of fairy tale buildings for now. Fairy tale. Just some fairy tale buildings for now, just to kind of... Fairy tale gulpy soda. Double shop building, what's that? That's quite cutesy. That's quite cutesy, actually. Just a kind of... Fairy tale toilets, no. Fairy tale cosmic cow milkshakes. A fairy tale staff building. A medieval gift shop. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Now, I quite like the look of that. But we'll see what else we've got. Burgers and soda. Fairy tale town park entrance. Fairy tale information booth. Ooh. Jeez. Good lord. That's information. It's massive, also it's just fucking... Fairy tale town. Okay, what are all... Oh. Now, I'm not going to keep this, I'm just curious. What are these buildings? What are these? No, that's a wooden column. Lime plaster wall. Oh. I was planning on building with a lime plaster wall actually earlier. So that's interesting. I was planning on using that for shit earlier. That's interesting. I was planning on using a lime plaster wall earlier. Before I deleted everything. Fairy Tale Town staff building. Is that lime plaster as well? No, what's that? That looks quite nice. What's that? I do like the look of the lime plaster. What kind of window is that? That is a village window. And that is rough brick walls. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Fairy Tale Castle toilets. Is that the lime plaster wall on those toilets? It is. I think we go for lime plaster. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build proper buildings in a minute. A Fairy Tale mini hotel. Bonjour frite. Bonjour frite. Frita? Bonjour frita. Mini hotel. Oh, I could have like a little mini hotel in the village. But not that one, because that one doesn't quite fit the theme of what I'm kind of now going with, which is your plastered lime. Oh, I like that, the big giant restaurant thing. So, what we'll do is I'll get some sort of generic-y Fairy Tale Castle Hotel, no. Fairy Tale Palace Hotel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dark Entrance Castle, no. Fairy Tale Shop Stand. Interesting. Why does it have a brick wall behind it? Why is there a brick wall behind it? Quite like that one actually. But then I'll obviously change the shops accordingly. But I quite like that one. So if I was to just maybe what do the World's Fairs stuff look like? What do some of those buildings look like? What does the World Fair stuff look like? Okay. I favoured all the World's Fair stuff just to make it a little bit easier so we can see what do these use? Do they look? Jesus, you're massive. Fucking hell. But no, it's kind of... The windows are nice enough, but the sort of walls they're not really what I'm going for, these walls. That's more sort of a Mexican vibe, to be honest. That's more of a Mexican vibe. Which I'm not really going for, to be honest. What do I get under the... What do we get under the World's Fair section over here? What's this? Bavarian Clock Tower, what are you? Nah. I'm not too fond of that. See, I'm not too fond of those walls, to be honest. I think the Fairy Tale walls kind of win out, to be honest. I think the Fairy Tale walls kind of win out, to be honest. I'm just going to unfavourite all that because I don't need it. If I'm honest, I think the Fairy Tale kind of lime plaster walls win out. I think the Fairy Tale limey kind of plastery walls, they kind of win out. What? Why has that come up onto the Fairy Tale section? Why has the Avengers logo come up into the Fairy Tale section? Oh, I can have this fairy tale mini house, possibly. So I want fairy tale castle passage. What's that? What's this? That's just like a little double shop building. Maybe I'll do that somewhere. I want just for now. I just want generic-y fairy tale fancy thatch. Oh, la-di-da. Wait, what are you? Hang on, what are you? Stucco wall. Actually, now I'm torn because I like the lime walls, but the stucco walls look pretty good on that building. A fairy tale clock tower. What are you using? Stuff I did. What's that? Stucco walls. See, I like the stucco walls on that one, but I don't like them on the clock tower. On the clock tower, I don't think they look great. I think they look great on that building, but they're not on. They look really good on that building, but then on the clock tower, they just look horrible. I don't know if it's the colour or what it is, but they just don't look great. A fairy tale town station. Oh, that's quite cute. That's quite cute, actually. A Silversmith Manor. What are you? No, it doesn't. No. Harry Potter Castle apparently comes under fairy tale. A fairy tale castle station. No. Fairy tale house. I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm thinking maybe using this one, but then some of the other ones as well. So I'll build our own houses as well. I'm just gonna probably just kind of plonk down some random generic buildings and just, for now, what are you using? Is that the lime? Is that the limeish walls? What's that? Because I quite like those walls. What are they? Yeah, the lime plaster walls. They're kind of winning it for me. The lime plaster walls are kind of winning it for me, to be honest. So, my thinking is, do I want to push the water out? Maybe push the water out slightly further back and around and put some... I'll save it here, because I quite like the way it is right now. I like that castle the way it is. But, it just means if I don't like the water I can go back. So, if I was to just maybe drag the water like that. Or just drag it like that. Just drag it out a little bit like that. I will need to move. I will need to move the thingy. Just drag that to the right height. Let's just drag you around here. Okay, wait, no. Nope, don't like that. Go away. Okay. Now if I was to just flatten the foundation here, like that, I will roughen this bit up a bit. There you go, so it's kind of like, oh, shit. Big sort of clumpy mountain. Give that a rocky texture. Like that. So it's kind of like a big roughened mountain. Big roughened mountain next door to the waterfall. Which is interesting. So we'll just kind of paint the side of this to be rock. And I will now bring the intensity and the size down. So I can make that grass again, because the Did I make that bit grass? Not completely, but there is a faint bit of grass in there, so I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to do that. That's quite nice. Now, I might flatten this off a bit. Smooth it off a bit. That will mean it doesn't. Okay, so if I was to... Actually, no, let's move it off. I'm going to push it down a little. Oh, that's a bit too much push. If I just flatten that to that level. Oh, Jesus. Ah, jeez, no. I want to flatten it to that level, but not at that, not 100% intensity. Jeez. Bring that right down to about 22%. There you go. So I'm just going to bring it around like that. Like that. Bring it around like that. There you go. Bring it around so it's like... Bring it around like that. What do I think to this? What do I think to that? What do I think to that? It's bloody terrible is what I think. I think it's bloody terrible. Let me just paint it on a rock texture, see what I think of it then. I'd like a bit more intensity, thank you. What do I think to that? No, it's terrible. Control Z, all of that. It's completely terrible and I don't like any of it. If I'm honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I'm just kind of winging it. Just kind of winging it. So I wanted to have some... The reason I did this was I wanted some buildings to kind of be on the water, but... I want some of the smaller... Some small buildings to be on the waterfront, but I don't know. I like that bit over there. That bit's fine. That bit up there is fine. But this bit down here... See that bit? I'm happy with. But this bit here... This corner bit here I'm not sure of. I'm not sure about it. Maybe it comes out too far.